Hello YouTube, in this video I'm going to do you an American style comedy type of practice or teaching lesson. So let's talk about funny, about funny. You think that's funny? That's funny. A funny bunny, come and get your funny bunnies over here. Only $5. Funny bunny for $5. Come and get him. Come and get him, boys. What's funny? Being funny is actually about being really relaxed at the same time you're really tense. Funny comes from contradictions, Being really out there, being really down there. Or being really smart, being really stupid, at the same time. The smartest people in the history of mankind, what were the first comedics? The first comedy people. Like the first official ones. The jesters, they went around, like court, like the king's court. And they fooled around, they threw some jokes. Even of the freaking king, That's funny, They had the funny in them. But it took years, centuries before it was developed. The comedy people nowadays, they're kind of like the court jesters, but there's more audience for them. And of course they played around and threw jokes at the regular people also. But the funniest thing and the funny thing is that it's really funny how the regular people are really uptight, They have only tightness. No looseness. Nowadays women, you look at their clothes, it's all over there. You can see in their freaking clothing choices. The women are so freaking tight, They're so freaking tight. They have no any kind of sense of humor anymore. You can throw freaking sexistic joke about women nowadays. It won't freaking fly, You know about this hat? It's really funny. It's really funny actually. If you look at it like this, there's nothing really funny about it. But when you put it on your head, and you turn it like this, and you say something funny, it flies. Can it fly? A guy goes to a convention. There are all kinds of more transportation vehicles over there, and he goes to a vehicle and asks the salesman that I'm really interested about this tractor thing that you have over here. I bet that it's really good for farming. I have this corn farm in the back of the in the back of the Hicks, I'm a corn farmer, but can this tractor, can it fly? Can it fly? And the salesman says, that's pretty funny. Of course it can fly, You see the flying saucers on your field? Have you ever seen those markings on your field? Yeah, actually I have. I'm all about the flying saucers, If you buy this tractor from me, you can chase the freaking flying saucer to the stars, Is that funny? Yeah, is that pretty funny? Yeah, funny? Like a funny bunny. Come and get him. $5 per funny bunny. I can even deal you for $4, But nowadays people so uptight in their ways. They have to loosen up a bit, how to be funny or how to be good at anything. It comes from the looseness. Yesterday I'm from Finlandia, I'm not really American, even though I'm really good at American style type of speaking, nowadays. But yesterday I was walking around on this street and there were these skiers, they have these ski trails here in Finland, the ski ways, and they ski here a lot. That's the Finnish way of going about it. In the Americas you go for the monster truck. If it's winter you go for the monster truck. Here in Finland, yes, we ski. Is that funny? Yeah, it's pretty funny because there's a big contradiction, monster trucks and skiing. Yeah, that's pretty funny, like a funny bunny. Go and get it. For $5. So there was this one skier, and I looked at him, and he was so loose in his style, so loose. When he skied, First of all, he went better than everyone else. Like he skied better than everyone else. But at the same time, he was so loose in his movements. Like that's a professional, you know. How you recognize a professional? It's from the body movements, you know. It's from the how he moves his body, you know. A professional is really relaxed. He is on top of the situation because he is relaxed, you know. That's a real good thing to understand about sports, for example. I used to be really like heavy into cycling. I was a real cyclist, you know. I was the best in town, you know. Maybe I wasn't the Olympic type of person, but pretty close there. But no, actually, I was pretty good at it, like really good at it, compared to the people that are around me, you know. The best one in town, and the funniest thing was that you learned to cycle in a sense that it became more like an art form, you know. Your body became like fluid, and you could do it in like you became so like loose. You gain like the right amount of strength, you know. It's all related to your muscles, you know. Like for example, if you want to be funny, if you have some strength in your body, like start to do like long distance walking. Like maybe if you're like a bit riskier type of person, like maybe running. It's a possibility that running makes you more tight in a sense, but do something that like strengthens up your body, because when you have muscles, you can be more loose. In general, you can be more loose. You can gain the same amount of movement with more like much little like movement, much little like force, you know. You can use less force but gain the same amount of like impact in your like movements, you know. You see how I'm like moving, like in the movies, you know, the best kind of actors, it's the same thing, you know, and they're usually pretty in a pretty healthy condition. It helps you, but it's not like the ultimate key to everything. You just have to go to the gym and you will be like a star. It doesn't work that way. But in a sense, it can help you to have the right amount of strength. The strength can make you more funny. But you know, being funny is all about like contradictions, like being really loose, being really tight, being really stupid, being really smart, you know, like that's funny, you know. It's really interesting when you like encounter a person that is so like stupid in all the freaking ways, but then you like start to like think like more deeply about the person, and you just like start to realize that he's so freaking smart that he can even like make himself seem stupid. Like, he's so freaking smart that he makes himself seem like stupid. Like the fools, you know. That's really interesting. He has nothing to prove in a sense. But he's still proving himself. You know? That's funny. That's real funny. No, well, it's actually not funny. Then you can think about all kinds of jokes, you know. The one with the tractor was really good. But you can think all kinds of jokes. Well, when being funny can be actually about like disclosing enough information, like for example in a joke where somebody goes to a convention that sells homes, but you don't tell what kind of homes they sell. A guy goes to a convention that sells homes, and there are all these design people over there, and he goes and he asks one of the design people that, what did you like think about when you designed this home? And it's just a joke, you know, you don't see anything yet. And the design people says that, well, I thought about midgets, of course. That's why it's so small. And the guy's like, oh yeah, that makes complete sense, but I couldn't never fit in that. You know, yeah, and the guy says, well, I couldn't fit in either way, so I designed this freaking home, you know. That's the freaking joke, you know. And that's also funny, you know. It's funny when you make a joke that you can fit in like really good about. You make a joke by visualizing it, you know. You can visualize all kinds of like problems in that sense. That's funny. But also what is funny is that you can make jokes about yourself, like, yeah, I'm the most autistic person in the world, I'm the most funniest. You take like the negative things and you make fun of them, like in yourself, but if you make fun of them in other people, it's not funny. It's not funny. But if you make fun of them in yourself, it's funny. Like, you have more freedom in yourself. But so many people are so uptight in their like way of thinking about themselves. First you have to learn to laugh at yourself, then people will laugh at you, and they will also laugh at themselves. People don't, the uptight people in this world, they don't really like to laugh at themselves. They take life so seriously. They don't have that American spirit in them, where they can go to the freaking like Finnish like winter, and there's all this like minus centigrades, and they can't really joke about it because they are like, I'm freezing, this is not funny. This is not funny, I'm fucking freezing over here. What are we gonna do? Do we have to explode some like freaking factories to make a little fire over here? What are we gonna do? How can we solve this with explosions, That's pretty funny, It's pretty funny actually that you can make fun of like exploding things, like the American people, they dropped all these freaking bombs. It's not really funny like dropping bombs, but you can make fun of it, the American people, they're so considerate, but they freaking bombed like Hiroshima, in the Second World War. Like, it was so funny. I went to this American family when I was visiting Americas, and they were so freaking considerate. And then I remembered that actually this freaking population, these people, they bombed the freaking Hiroshima. They killed all these Japanese people. Then I traveled to the freaking Japan, and I had my top hat on my head. I from the United States, I found this freaking Uncle Sam type of top hat, and I went to the Japan, and I had all the freaking American style in me, and I talked to the Japanese people in America and in an American accent, English, and they didn't really appreciate it, because Japanese people don't really in general, they don't really like American people that much. Then I revealed to them that, yeah, I'm actually from Finland. I'm just playing around, like you do your cosplay things. You are not actually a Superman, And that's pretty funny. And they just were like, oh, from Finland, that's so cool, from Finland, the movie country, the movie country, yeah, the movie country, that's really cool. A freaking Japanese businessman invited me to his home, and he had the most beautiful wife. I mean, we had the best dinner ever in the Japanese home of this businessman, because I drew all these jokes about being an American, and I had this American top hat and all of this, and then I revealed I'm actually a freaking Finnish man, and he was so into it, it was so much fun, and the Japanese girls, the Japanese women, they're the most beautiful ones in the world, and it would be so freaking cool to travel there and act all American, They would probably shoot you. The Yakuza would probably shoot you for the things that happened in the World War II. But it's pretty funny. But what do you think? Would that be really funny? Like acting like an American in a country that hates Americans. Well, doesn't hate, but doesn't really appreciate them. It would be really funny. Really funny. But that's that. What is funny? Well, you can go and imagine. If you came around to watch this video, what is funny? What does funny mean? Then it's not really funny to be in that situation in your life. I'm not in that situation in my life that I go and look around for what is funny. Looking for funny things in your life, it's a sign that you're not having really much fun, I don't have to, in my life, I don't go look around for fun, I'm having all the fun in the world. I'm having fun over here. I can have fun in all kinds of ways, I just like walk around in the like Finlandias, you know, we have these good streets that have been like there's like sand all over and all over the ice, so you don't fall and all this. You can freaking like have fun with your voice all day. You can like throw jokes at everything, and it's pretty funny actually that the most funniest things that I have ever invented. Nobody fucking laughs at them at all, you know. It's not funny at all. But so now I'm gonna drop the price of the Funny Bunny. I'm gonna sell it you for like $3 each, you know. $3 Funny Bunnies over here. Get your pink ones or your like mint green ones over here. Funny Bunnies for $3. Funny Bunny for $3. How about it? Funny Bunny for $3, maybe $2.50. Is that too high price for pay? Too high price to pay for a Funny Bunny, you know, $2.50 for a Funny Bunny. What about it? $2.50, pretty good price. Yeah, that's a sale, you know. Going to the man in the American top hat over there. You know, that's pretty funny, but thanks for watching.